Thank you for joining us for Community Link. I'm Carolene Mays. With a mission to educate, inspire, connect, and mobilize community leaders to serve and strengthen Greater Indianapolis, Leadership Indianapolis believes that leadership is best when it is diverse and collaborative. Rebecca Hutton, President and CEO of Leadership Indianapolis, joins us today. Welcome, Rebecca. So good to see you.
So good to see you too, Caroline.
So I talked a little bit about the mission. Will you delve into the organization a little bit more and tell us about what you really do?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a series of programs all designed to really build a robust pipeline of community leaders for the city. We want to make sure that there are always people ready to step up into volunteer roles, thinking about the greater good to make the community as good as it can be for everybody who lives here.
I love that. How long has the organization been in existence, and why was there a need to form it?
Yeah, so we have kind of an interesting story. We've been under the umbrella of Leadership Indianapolis, which is the name of the organization, since 2013. But all of our programs existed even before that, before they came under that umbrella. So the Stanley K. Lacey Executive Leadership Series is our oldest program, which which you are a past moderator of, which is wonderful. That was actually started in 1976. So we're actually coming up on our 50th anniversary of doing programs.
Wow, that's so awesome. So have you seen the organization and the need for the services that you provide grow, and how have you seen it grow?
Absolutely. I think we are at a time where people are really excited and enthusiastic to contribute to the community and understanding that there are a lot of ways to do that. So we know that nonprofits need board members, that they need volunteers who are engaged, and we know that there are a lot of individuals who want to get more involved, whether they're empty nesters, whether they are young professionals, whether they are just having issues that they are finding out about that they want to be more involved in and have more of an impact. So we want to make sure that they have the tools and the skills and the knowledge to do that.
So you have an event actually coming up. Tell us about it. What a great way for people to get involved, right?
We do. So our upcoming program is called LEAD, and it is 3 days. But the great thing about the program is those 3 days are spread out over 3 weeks. So it's February 18th, 25th, and March 4th, all Tuesdays. And this program is focused on skill development. So we're going to talk about things like strategic networking. How do you build relationships when you're standing in a room full of strangers? We're going to talk about stakeholder analysis, which is how do you really assess the different folks that have a vested interest in your endeavor and how you might need to handle communication with each of them differently or engage each of them differently to really get to the success of that goal that you're all working on.
So you really get into some deep leadership training.
Absolutely. So LEAD is all about developing those skills, and then because it's once a week for 3 weeks, we'll talk about some things that first day. You'll get to go back into your lives, the organizations that you work with or volunteer with, try some things out, and then come back and talk about that with the group of this worked really well, or these are some things that questions I had along the way.
So who should attend an event like this?
It is open to anybody who wants to be a better community leader. I think it's particularly useful for folks who are really trying to kind of level up their leadership experience. So if you've been volunteering, but now you're thinking you might want to step onto a board of directors, if you have been in your workplace leading a team, but you're really eyeing that next step up, this is a great way to level up those skills.
Well, thank you for all that you're doing to build our leadership community here in Central Indiana.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for joining us for this week's Community Link. To share this story or to learn more, head to wishtv.com, and we'll see you next week.